Hello? Testing? Testing? Hello? Testing? Testing? Okay, hello. Just a moment. Let me get everything all set up. Waiting for that red number. I think I'll finally Google it. I'm just gonna Google it sometime this week. Why doesn't the red number pop up for a while? takes like 4 refreshes. And now the first minute is just black screen. Hey, there's the red number. Okay, cool. Let me pull up the game and hope it doesn't crash. Did it crash? It didn't crash. Is it working? There we go. Alright, hello. It took a minute and a half, but hello, this is Oblivion. Is there sound? Yeah, there's sound. There's like wind whistling in my ear. Okay, ooh, yes. So, this is Oblivion. I'm back. Didn't play anything last week. It was Memorial Day weekend and I was doing other stuff, so I regret not coming around to play it, but I'm here this week. And I'm at the point in the game where I'm kind of like, what the heck can we do? And so I've been trying like, okay, let's do Oblivion gates. There's like 50 of them or something. I got a couple side quests we can do, which I think we'll do. I think we'll do this one. It's something about corruption with the city guard and Cheydinhal. We will do that, but we will do it shortly after this Oblivion gate, because I wanted to speed run through a couple of these if we can. Because yeah, last time I said I was wanting to do all of them, and I looked. It said we've done 20. I think we've done a total of 20, and I also think I googled it, and I know there's a total of like 90 Oblivion gates in the whole game, I think, but I think only 50 can be out at the same time or something like that. I need to Google it again. If there's really 90 and I'm only 20 in, maybe I'll forget about doing them all. But 50 is much more doable. It's kind of like it's a little bit much. Ooh, ebony shield. Because once you've done, you know, like 10, you've seen all the formats, and then it's like just running through them as fast as I can, which is okay. I mean, I'm okay with it, but I don't know how entertaining it is. It's like it's like a speed runner. I'm speed running, but I'm not actually. It's all optional. I'm not trying to beat it in a time limit. And I'm invisible too, so it's like, what the heck am I looking at? But we're doing it anyway. For a little bit. I can get... you know what? I'm gonna time myself next time. I don't know when I entered this one. It is pretty darn fast if I kind of know where I'm going. But, yeah, side quests, Oblivion gates, a little bit of exploring. I might come around to a main story mission soon, because it's like, I don't know how many more interesting side quests there are. I do have the guidebook for the game, so maybe I should read and flip through for flip through for all the side quests I haven't done, because it's like I was wanting to do kind of everything in the game, so maybe I should figure out which ones we haven't done and get on that. But yeah, other than that, we'll just figure it out as we go. See if we can't get something. Problem is, I'm at that point in the game where it's like I don't need gold, I don't need loot, and I don't really need the transcendent stones I get for finishing these things. So it's like, Oh, wow, that's a good reward. Thank you. It was totally worth the like 3 minutes it took to get through this dungeon, this gate. If we average that out, so we got 5 gold in about 3 minutes. So yeah, do the math. 1 down. 1 down. 78 more to go. That was really fast, though. It's like, I feel like if we did the numbers crunching, I could... What is that? No, I'm at that one. Who's trying to kill me? This is another problem. It's like, I want to... If I'm trying to warp from Oblivion Gate to Oblivion Gate real fast, it doesn't help when there's something trying to kill me that I can't see. Is it you? Is it you? Do I have my weapon out? I can't tell. That's my shield. I can tell because it distorts reality. You've now entered a realm of distorted reality. What? It's horribly distracting. Did I fall over? Jordan Peterson emote? Is that actually him? Or does it just, is it a lookalike? The prism effect. Those who gaze through the prism are distorted. And they die. If that is actually, I can't tell. But if that was real, that'd be pretty cool. I don't know who made that. Is that his Twitch? Does he have a Twitch? Oh, I found another gate. I said this last time, but it also doesn't help that there's no like check mark by these things. Carl Sagan. I'm not familiar with the Sagan. But yeah, if it had check marks by the stinking Oblivion gates, that would be much better, because it's like, done that one, got it. I've become wall man. I'm the guy stuck in the wall. Okay, move. There we go. Stream is ASMR. Is it actually? Is it too quiet? Or you just are you yanking my sword? The prism. I've ascended. Yes. I'm ascending right now. Look, it literally. I am the Eggman. I am the wall man. That was a good, like, Burgo plus, like, blood-curdling scream he just did there. Welcome to Oblivion ASMR. Did he wink at it? I don't know. I was too busy looking through the prism of distorted reality. This is okay. Here's another problem. I just kind of, well, I didn't just realize this, but it's too easy to run through these Oblivion gates. Even back in the day, like when this first came out, I thought, okay, cool. Even when the game came out, I was like, these Oblivion gates are really cool. And after I did 10, I was like, I think I'm just gonna run through this one. And yeah, it's like, am I stupid? I cannot clip your... You should be able to clip it. I don't think you have to be a mod or anything, right? Can someone try clipping? I'm not an expert. I know it's been done before though. But yeah, I think if there was like either some kind of it got really quiet, by the way. That's really strange. music just like died out for a second. Or maybe it's my speakers just died. If there was like a puzzle or a boss, or you needed like keys to advance through these gates, that would be kind of a way to make it so you can't run through them. Come to me. Hey, it's Darth Maul. Spoilers. Gosh, everything's falling apart. Okay, yeah, these really are pretty darn fast if I if I try my best. I think we'll do one more and then do that side quest. Hello. Am I hitting you? I can't tell. Wallman is... I feel like, I've never seen the movie, but there's that movie... What's going on? Oh, I'm in third person. There's that movie Hollow Man with Kevin Bacon. I've never seen it, but I've read the back of the box about 100 times at the Goodwill, because I always see it there. And I'm like, what is this movie? And I read the back and I'm like, okay, bye. And then I put it down. It's like that. He like goes invisible and it's really cool at first, and then he goes like crazy. Because he's Kevin Bacon. Or maybe it's because he's invisible, I don't know. This really is tough. I think it's gonna be a feat if I can do the whole stream in invisibility. I was gonna say in invisibility. Oh my! He killed his friend. But I have been thinking long and hard about which game I want to play next, which RPG, and I'll keep thinking until, you know, obviously we start the next one, but I've definitely been... Ooh, I found one. Good, good. Let me save. It's been like 2 gates. I've been feeling like playing Fallout 3 a lot lately, and I know I started New Vegas like last year, but that was like... I don't know, I kept playing it in the weekdays. It wasn't like an RPG Wednesday thing, and I only did it like twice. But, 3 is another one of my, like, all-time favorite games, and I would probably put it very close to this game, like, maybe on the same level. I don't know which one I like more, it's kind of hard to say, but, oh! But, I don't know, with like 76, with Vault, or Fallout 76 getting announced, and all this other crap, it's like, dude, get up. I've been really feeling like playing that. And it's probably because I think I know that game a lot better than this game. Like, if I were to play 3, I could easily do... Did I finish Final Fantasy? Oh, you're right, I have not finished the first one. I need to get around to that sometime, too. I was having a lot of fun with the first, I was playing the first Final Fantasy on the Game Boy Advance. And I was really liking that. I think Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, I'll just start doing that one. It's not even out yet, but I'll play it. But yeah, I'm thinking, I'm feeling Fallout 3, but again, I'm open for suggestions, and I think I might try a couple of games, and I'll see, you know, what's going on, what people are feeling, because it's like, it's hard because it's dual parts. Like, what do I want to play, and what do people want to watch? Because it's like, you know, you don't want to play something terribly boring. Like, that's the one problem I have with Final Fantasy, is like, I was really liking it, but I feel bad. It's like, are people, do you guys actually like this? It's kind of boring. I mean, I'm having fun, but... Sure. Pokemon Vietnamese... Ooh, that'd be good. Yeah, I could get into, like, bootleg games. That could be my shtick. Your pocket monster has died. Or whatever. What's the one where, Welcome to Elf World? Call me Elf Man or something? where Professor Oak's like, call me Elf Monster. Elf's World. That one. I'll I'll play that one. Am I going in a big circle? Also, why am I ghost form? Apparently there's no map. Here's the map. People want Tony Hawk. That's definitely, that is on the docket too. Do not worry, my friend. Because I've been wanting to play that. I feel like I've like started too many games and I haven't finished them. And maybe I'll just abandon a couple. But I definitely want to get around to 2 because 1 was very hard, but at times it was really fun. Okay, I think I gotta go back and find like a cave or something. 1 was fun. It was hard, but they really only get better in terms of, you know, controls and everything. Like 1 is classic, but playing underground and then 1, it's like, oh man, I can't do this, I can't do that. Oh man, there's this, there's that. You know, everything's dated. Half the moves are missing, but yeah, I think 2 would be a lot of fun. I've got Tony Hawk Underground 2.5, or it's like 2X or something on the Xbox Classic. What am I doing, by the way? On the classic Xbox, that's like, it's got all the levels from the first game and the second game, so it's kind of like a monster Tony Hawk game. That'd be kind of cool to get around to. Everyone call me Elf Monster. Yeah, that's it. The classic line. Oh wait, is that, here we go. Oh. I also feel like one problem with this game is I'm at the point where a lot of my skills are very, very high up. I've got a lot of like 80s and 70s and 70 plus skills, and so they take forever to level up. It's like you gotta cast alteration spells like, you know, 100,000 times to get to max rank, and it's like, max rank proved it. Dagoth's physics proved it. But yeah, that's kind of, it's a little bit of like, a little bit of a turn off. It's like I want to keep playing, and I want to you know, I was trying to level up all my stuff, but it's like it takes so long. I feel like I'm going down, and I think I should be going up. What is this? What is that? I've done a lot of Oblivion gates, and there's not usually like a volcanic crab claw sticking out of the ground. What? Ha! Get up. Base Ring of Freedom. Cool. I descend further into that level in Demon Souls where there's all the fire everywhere. Oddly enough, I've been really wanting to play Demon Souls lately, because it's like I've been seeing all this stuff. I don't have the Dark Souls remaster. I plan on getting that like eventually, but I don't know. I've been feeling like Demon Souls. It's like the one I've beaten the least. I've beaten it twice now. It's like I look at all the others, which I've done too many times. That'd be fun. No online anymore though. Rip Demon Souls Online. So there goes me summoning anybody. I mean, I guess it wasn't too hard of a game. Where am I going? Fume vaults? No, I don't want to go in there. Why? There's cocoons everywhere. I mean, I don't mind, but it's like a bad thing. It's distracting me because I should just be speed running. Max Planck's physics proved it. Have they released it for the PS4? No, they have not. Those mofos. They really, I mean, where is that? Oh, it's up there. They really do need to, like, honestly, I wasn't super on board with the Dark Souls remaster. I was like, it's fine enough for me. Like, the biggest, like, I don't think the graphics were bad. I think it was just the frame rate that was the worst. But, Demon Souls, I would definitely get behind. I think that's kind of like right at the cusp of it could use, you know, better graphics, better frame rate, everything, better online. But yeah, that'll never happen because they're weirdos or something. Something went wrong with the legal thing of that game. I like how I'm talking about legal matters while this is going on. I just killed him by standing here. I mean, technically he killed himself by swatting me. Oblivion Gate, please. This way? Am I, is this another? Oh my gosh, it's another dead end. Why are you doing this, Max Planck? Dark Souls remaster, FromSoft wanted to get some easy money. I can see that. Haven't played it, and I didn't even really want it other than just for the better online, which is why I'll get it to play with my friends easier. But yeah, I can believe that. Waste of Oblivion, more like waste of time because I'm lost. Okay, so yeah, we're officially just going back to the entrance because I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna take a swig of this fancy wine that I got like 2 months ago. I got, well, not I got, but my mom was over in Hawaii for like a month, and she got this weird, pretty cool, wait, is this the right way? Oh, I think I might have gone the right way. She got this, like, it's called like a chirping bottle stopper, or bottle pourer thing for wine, and it's like a bird, and you shove it in the bottle, and when you pour, one, it doesn't make a mess, you know, it pours like in a really, like, thin line, but then it chirps, it actually, like, whistles and chirps at you. So, you know, I have even more of an excuse to pour wine from now on. Yeah, yeah, that I would say on the computer it's a pretty darn good deal because you can get it for $20. I'd say that's worth it, but it is $40 on Xbox and PlayStation, which still, it's, you know, it's not $60. That's still pretty good, but at the same time it's like that's a, I feel like that is a bit much. Like I might, I mean, I'll still spend it. But, I don't know, maybe 30. If they're willing to do 20 on the computer if you already have it, just do it for 30. Let's make the price of a new video game $30. Let's do that. Did I just go back in the way I came? I did. I've been seeing like stupid videos on YouTube for a while now where it's like, games shouldn't be $60 anymore. Cause you know, you don't, wait, was that the way I came in? I'm so lost. I haven't even drunk that much wine yet. But yeah, people are like, oh, games don't need to be $60 anymore cause you buy so much anyway. Or, you know, you buy so much after the fact, rather. Which, yeah, I can get behind that. Maybe 50. 50 bucks? Is that too cheap? Is that not cheap enough? You get the season pass, those are usually like 30 or 25 bucks at least. Call of Duty, they're like 40 bucks for a season pass. But then again, I don't know. I don't actually make games, and I don't know how exactly, precisely expensive it is. Speaking of games, though, I was at the mall today, and I went in the Windows store to look around after I was done. I went to, there's a mall like a little bit south of here, north of Seattle. And there used to be a couple stores I went in, and now there's nothing, so it's like, okay, I guess I'll look around there. And so I went in the Windows store, and every single computer, not even joking, every single computer in the whole store was loaded up with Fortnite, and there was people of all ages. By the way, I finally found the tower. People of every single age on every single computer with headsets and mics playing. It was pretty bizarre. It's like, that's crazy. I see, like, you know, 40-year-olds. I see like 50 10-year-olds. Everyone's playing in the store. It's weird. It felt like a gaming cafe or something. And I come in and I'm like, oh, I'll play the Forza demo. And so I'm playing the Forza demo for Forza Horizon 3, and it's only like a minute-long demo. There's a timer in the top right corner, and as I'm playing, the timer's ticking down, and it says the demo will now run out in 5, 4, and then it runs out and the game closes. I was like, really? You couldn't even let me finish the race? These kids are all playing Fortnite, and I just want to do like one race in the racing game. But yeah, pretty crazy. It's even weirder that it's not like PUBG, because, you know, Microsoft has PUBG on the Xbox. They know. They're like, yeah, we got it, who cares? Everyone wants Fortnite. Yeah, and it's free, that's true. Economics and legalities. And Max Planck's physics, and Dagoth Ur's physics, don't forget that. I need like an ASMR intro, like I boot up the game. Alright, hello everyone. Tonight we're gonna be talking about Max Planck's physics. I don't know if this is getting picked up on the mic. I'm gonna stroke it. It's probably not loud enough, I can't tell. Yeah, rip PUBG, like, I prefer PUBG, but it's pretty darn stupid that it just shows how desperate Player Unknown, whatever his real name is, where he's just like, I'm out of like moves. I'm just gonna sue them. Like, it's just so stupid. Like, he's gonna sue for like stealing of intellectual property, where it's like, look, you're not even the first you know, guy to make a battle royale. It's like there's all that stupid. Clip that. Clip what? The ASMR. Okay, we did another one, by the way. Let me rest. He's not even the first battle royale. It's like, don't try and you know, say you're the pioneer. It's like, just say, you could say like you did it better than all the other ones on the market, but don't be like, you're stealing my intellectual property. The flying bus that goes through the air and you jump out of it is clearly a parallel to the cargo plane that is featured in my game. But yeah, enough about that. Enough about legality and all that stuff. Where's another Oblivion gate? I warped over here assuming like there's got to be something in this area I haven't been to. I didn't say strike it, I said I'm gonna stroke it. Stroke, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna strike it. I just, you know, smash the mic with a blunt weapon. Oh, there's an Oblivion gate. I said I was only gonna do 3, but let's do one more because I kind of like Oblivion gates because I can just talk about like garbage and my brain's on autopilot. It may not be like entertaining at all because it's you know, it's this, but anyway, tune in next week for Shark Tale. Wait a minute, have I been in this one before? I feel like I've done one where there's a dead horse like right in the gate. Ha! Also, couple other things. I've been wanting to I've been wanting to, like, doodle, or not doodle, I mean, I doodle all the time. I've been wanting to draw, and it's gonna be horrible, but I wanted to try to do, like, a drawing stream sometime. Like, feel free to say it's awful, and it's gonna be, but I think, I don't know, it's like, I'm probably gonna do it anyway, so I might as well and see if it is any fun. It'll be terrible, don't worry, but, we'll see if that happens sometime. Yeah, Nintendo starts suing like everyone who's ever made a platformer because of intellectual property. Hey, your character, he jumps. We've got jump on lockdown. Jumping is is the main idea of our game. Hey, speaking of jumping, my athletics went up somehow. Ooh. Dun 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 dun. I played like, oh, I don't know, like 30 or 40 minutes of Hollow Knight earlier today, just doing some exploring. I've really been liking that so far. It's been pretty darn cool. I don't even know how to do digital drawing, or rather, I mean, I could probably figure it out, but I was just thinking of getting my crappy camera and doing it that way, but we'll see. I haven't really thought too much about it. I've just thought like, oh, you know, maybe that'd be fun. Maybe I'm a stupid idiot. Maybe I can like, maybe I can say, oh, I'm like blind or something. Or, you know, I've got something wrong with me to explain why my drawings are horrible. Please don't judge me. I'm blind, yes. I like to, okay, here's the weird part. Or not weird. But I really like to draw dinosaurs. I know that's probably one of the stupidest things I've said. But whenever I'm in, like, my geology class, we always pull up pictures of like, or you know, like concept art, or not concept art, but like sketches of what these prehistoric animals would look like, and they're really fun. Oh, they're really fun to draw. I think I don't know if that's I don't know why, but it's like giant like lizard fish with spines and like giant eyeballs and huge mouths and stuff. I have fun drawing that kind of stuff. I don't know why, but maybe I could show some of my dinosaur doodles from class. The past like 3 weeks have been super boring in my geology class, and the problem is, like, it's interesting information, but my teacher does not present it in an interesting way. Nor does she teach us, like, the importance of the material, like, why we should know it. So it's really easy to just go, like, yeah, I'm gonna draw that, what's on screen, and, like, not focus on what you're saying at all. Yeah, dinosaurs are cool. Don't let anyone tell you different. Oh, also, I don't know if you guys, I need some help. I need a little bit of help, and maybe you guys can help. But there's an extra credit for my geology class, which may be probably the most fun extra credit I think I've had, but it is to do a movie review on any movie featuring an extinct animal. It doesn't have to be the main point of the movie as long as it has an extinct animal in it. And I was like, this is gonna be great. You know, obviously it's like I could default and do Jurassic Park. That'd be pretty easy. But I was like, I want to do something really obscure. I was like, how about Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow? Because there's dinosaurs at the end of that movie. But if you guys got any suggestions, I'm all ears. I'm all big pointy elf ears. Face Off? Oh, is that the show on Sci-Fi? I think I've the makeup one. I've definitely watched like a couple seasons of that show. I used to really like it when it first started. I'm like hipster over here. Yeah, before it got popular, I liked Face Off. But yeah, I just kind of stopped. I don't think the show really ever changed. I just stopped watching. But there's some real cool stuff in that for sure. I always like the horror ones. There's always like a horror episode where they're like, "Hey, make a monster and make his backstory and stuff." I think that stuff's really cool.
That's just not reasonable.
What did you say? Did you say that's just not reasonable?
You drive a...
Really? 2 points? That's not reasonable. Lower it 2 points. Okay, I think it's time we do that side quest because I've done like 4 Oblivion gates now. After I sell, of course. I'm like talking about doing something while I'm selling. I gotta watch a movie. Well, I don't have to. It's extra credit, but I can do a review on a movie that has any. If it has an extinct animal in the movie, I can do a review of the movie, like type it up, and get extra credit. And I was like, I am so on that. Like I do that for free. I don't even want extra credit. But my teacher's pretty cool. She was like, I figured it gives you guys a good excuse to watch a movie during finals week. I was like, nice. But yeah, Robin Williams. That's a good one. Robin Williams died.
A good. That.
I remember what was it on? I think it was on Critical's podcast, or was it on? Yeah, I think it was on Critical's podcast that Donkey mentioned. They asked him about the Robin Williams video, which is one of my favorites because it's just so random and obscure. And they're like, "Why did you make that?" And I can't remember what he said, but Leah, his girlfriend, was like, "It was so offensive." And he's like, "Why? I just said he died," or something. But if you've seen the video, you know what we're talking about. Okay, so let's see. Side quest. Let's get on to something interesting. I was told by one of the townspeople in Cheydinhall that the guards have been imposing heavy and unfair fines lately. This seemed to begin ever since the new captain of the guard, Ulrich Leland, took office. I was referred to Levana, or Yevana, if we're speaking in Spanish. Yevana Nederin, who lives in the south end of the town, as she is the most vocal about her dislike of the new commander. Okay. Alright. Alright, now ladies. What's cooler than skooma? I said... Okay, I'll stop. This is something. Being invisible, I'm like almost getting used to it. Like when I go in third person, it's the same as being in first person. Save. Ice cold skooma.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
I love this guy. Let me just do that a couple more times. No? You're not gonna say it again? Get out of my face before I have you clapped in irons, or whatever he says.
Get out of my way before I have you slapped in irons.
I love this guy. I don't even actually remember this quest. I don't know if I kill him or something or get him impeached, but I hope nothing bad happens to him.
You seem far too nice to be one of Ulrich's men. What can I do for you?
Ooh, thanks for the follow, Sniff88. I appreciate it. Fines.
Oh, please, don't even get me started. That madman won't be satisfied until everyone in town is dead broke. Or in jail. What in Oblivion is Ulrich doing with all that money anyway? I'm sure he's lining his pockets with the gold of the good citizens of Cheydinhall. Take my good friend Aldous Othran, for example. In the last month, he's been fined 6 times. 6! All for being drunk and disorderly.
I'm working on that right now. I got a glass of wine.
Have you ever gone past a guard barracks? When are they not drunk and disorderly? What kind of a stupid fine is that? Well, Aldous couldn't pay the last 2 fines, so they seized his home and threw him into the street until he could pay it. bastards.
Hey, that's not nice. What about the Count? I feel like this is definitely another thing I've noticed, you know, playing through the game for quite some time, is the dialogue is usually, it's like, this doesn't even need to be here. It's like, she should just keep talking, because it's like, unless you got 3 options with different effects on the conversation, like why? It's like, what about the Count? That doesn't do anything to the
You
conversation.
could care less about our plight. As long as the roast suckling pig is delivered to his feast table, he's as happy as can be.
Roast suckling pig?
Well, there's one man who seems to care. Garrus Durelian, the second in command of the guard. I hear he isn't happy with Ulrich. I don't know what you can do for us in this situation. I mean, Ulrich is the captain after all. Perhaps you could speak to Garrus. You can find him roaming the county hall of the castle most of the time.
Okay, that's a good suggestion. Lambert 4 time 14. Is that even, you know, like, that? I'm guessing that's a joke, but also at the same time, I think it might have gotten up that far, didn't it? To 14? I mean, I know it did like 7. I think I remember 7, or maybe 6.
I don't know where the Count found him, but I sure wish he'd send him back. He's a menace to this town.
I was honestly considering watching, Tammy, I don't remember if it's Tammy the T-Rex or Tammy and the T-Rex. The one with, like, what's her face? Whoopi Goldberg and, like, the giant anthropomorphic dinosaurs.
Poor fellow. You may be able to find him roaming the streets of Cheydinhal. Probably
He lost his wife.
They were
Aw.
traveling the road from the Imperial City when a bandit raiding party struck. He barely escaped alive. Ever since then, he's been Sure,
drunk.
He gets rowdy sometimes.
Jeez. That happened years ago and he's been drunk ever since
Garrus
then?
may be our only hope.
Garrus? Wait, Garrus? Like Garrus Vicarian from Mass Effect? My favorite character? And one I'm not afraid to admit I have a man crush on? We're back, a dinosaur story. Good suggestions. We also have to comment in the movie review about, like, not a big portion of the review, but a small portion has to be like the accuracy of the depiction of this extinct animal. So it's like, if I do Tammy and the T-Rex, it's like, well, it's not accurate at all because they're giant talking anthropomorphic dinosaurs. So you know, there's that. We're back. Is no one creeped out by my invisibility? No one, like, comments on it. Like, oh, I see you.
What do you want?
It's Garrus.
I can't say I'm prepared to speak to you about that. No telling who will end up finding out.
What does that even mean? Oh, it means I gotta bribe him.
See? Was that hard?
See, was that hard? Whenever I see this haircut, I immediately think of Martin. I feel like he's just, like, off-brand, great value
It
Martin.
appears you've spoken to Lavanna. I know she sounds a bit like a raving madwoman, but she isn't far from the truth. Ulrich is definitely up to something. Every day, we take in exorbitant fines from the people. Where most of the money goes, I have a good
idea.
Ulrich keeps his quarters locked, but I've glimpsed inside. The things he has in there could never be purchased on a captain's salary. At first, I thought maybe he was from wealthy stock, but many of the goods have been delivered recently. I'd love to bring him to task.
Wait, what does
in
the
front of
recent
County
goods have to
Doris,
do with anything?
but
He
I
could
dare
still be
not
from a
put
wealthy
some
family.
witness that will speak against him.
Does that make any sense? I thought he was from a rich family, but he bought everything recently. Yeah?
Honestly, she's never done anything
Honestly.
to find or get in trouble. Yet. The person I'd love to bring in as a witness is Aldous Arthur. That is, if we could sober him up for 5 minutes. I haven't approached him myself, as Ulrich has eyes everywhere. However,
He doesn't know you well enough, and you're
If
also
you want
invisible.
to help, you need to get Aldous to agree to become a witness. Nothing else can be done.
Okay, I need to sober up a guy so he can be a witness for a murder or something. I don't know what's going
Aldous
on.
is living on the street now that his house has been seized. I begged Ulrich to give him more time, but he wouldn't. He won't be hard to find. Just follow the
Just follow the stale of smell mead. Follow the stale of smell mead. That's what I
Surely
accidentally
had from
said.
jail. If you raise a hand against him and strike him down, you'll be accused of murder. Even if Ulrich doesn't do things by the letter of the law, I do.
I do. He looks too happy. Like, his voice does not match his demeanor. He's like smiling and he's telling me, don't murder that guy.
Wife Lefendis seems to be back in town. Wonder where he was off to. You must
Okay.
locate Aldous. He's a danger to himself and others in his condition.
You good? We good? Okay, let me save. Wait, is that a plant? Is he sitting by a flower? A bouquet of flowers. Oh, she's dead. Oblivion NPCs. Gotta love it. It's almost like, I don't know, I feel like there's such a big amount of charm that's lost between this game and Skyrim with the increase of quality. It's like the voice acting is better, the facial animations are better, and like everything, but it's like that's a lot of the fun. I mean, I know a lot of people have I've said this before, but still it's just kind of interesting, like it's almost hard to capture. Like if they made a new game with purposely bad animations and, you know, really silly voice acting, it wouldn't work. It's like you can't do that on purpose. It's like trying to make a bad movie that it doesn't work that way.
What?
What?
Say something?
You say something?
Who are you?
Run, bro. I'm Ulrich Leland.
Ha! That stupid Swit? Throw me out of my home, will he? I'll show him a thing or two about messing with an Othran. All I did was fall down, sure. Maybe even vomited on the floor of the tavern. Charge me 6 times, Ulrich? Charge me, you fetcher?
Spock.
Well, I'm not standing for this anymore. You come with me and I'll show you what the Othrans can do when their backs are to the wall.
He looks a bit like Benedict Cumberbatch mixed with Spock. He's Con Spock. Do you see that
Get
with
out
his
of my
face?
way and
Kind of the longer face, and the nose shape. He's got that kind of look. Let me save again. I wasn't actually paying attention. I was too distracted by his Spock-like features. Zach Quinto. Good ol'. Wasn't he in Heroes? I feel like he was in 2 things. He was in Heroes and Star Trek. I never watched Heroes. I had a friend who told me it's the greatest show ever, the first season, but then it got horrible. It's like, oh,
this is my house.
I
Get
can't
out
move.
of the way. Move, I say.
Sir, this property has been seized by his lordship, the Count of Cheydinhal. Leave immediately.
I said move, or by my ancestors, I'll put you on the ground with a split lip.
Sir, I must warn you that threatening a city guardsman is an offense punishable by a fine of no less than 50 gold. Pay, or be jailed.
kill him.
You Swit. How dare you? Ulrich be damned. He can take his fine and stuff it up his backside.
Ooh, stuff it up his
You've
backside.
been warned. You're now under arrest. Please, come with me.
I'll go nowhere with you, fetcher. Nowhere. Take that!
Oh, I was taking a sip, and I was just about to say, I think he's not gonna make it. Aldous Othran has been slain by a Cheydinhal guard. Dunmer lives matter. He had led me to his old house where he exchanged heated words with the guards. During the argument, Aldous pulled a knife and the guard put him down. I should tell Yavanna the sad news. Police brutality, even in the world of Tamriel, that's why it's such a compelling world. There's all these real world
Stand clear.
parallels, you know. Stand clear. He's just staring at me as I witness this murder.
Move along, citizen. There's nothing to be done here.
There's nothing to be done. Well, you could have not killed him.
You saw what happened. I had no choice. Aldous attacked first, and I had to defend myself.
You could
If you
have.
don't like it, take it up with Ulrich.
You could have put up your shield and tried talking to him to turn off the combat. I wonder what would happen if I like went into the console and made that guy, gave him like, you know, 1,000,000 health. Would they just stand there fighting, or would he still die in one hit? I wonder.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? Police brutality. Dark elf murdered in the streets.
Oh no, they killed him. I can't believe this. Ever since his wife passed at the hands of the bandits, his life has been miserable. I'd grown to become fond of him.
I'd grown to become fond of
I wanted to take
him.
him into my house, but I was afraid. And now look what's become of him. There are no more options left.
Jeez, the lack of emotion in that.
Must be dealt with, and actions speak louder than words. You must do something for me. Go tell Ulrich that I have some information that incriminates him. Tell him to come alone, or he won't get it.
Are we just gonna murder him?
And I'll do the rest.
It feels like a movie where they're setting up for something like really big or you know, kind of clever, and then the end is just like, let's just shoot the bad guy.
I'll deal with him soon enough. I'll make the necessary arrangements for his burial.
Yeah, that was kind of scary, the lack of emotion in her voice. She's like, oh, he was murdered. I could have let him into my house, but
Not by his way
I
out of
chose
this
not
one.
to.
He'll pay, I promise you.
Burn After Reading? I have not seen that movie. I do want to, though. Speaking of moopies, got a couple movies or not today. I got a couple movies yesterday at the Goodwill. Some good finds. Well, some finds. I got Men in Black 2, which is not my favorite of the three. In fact, it's my least favorite of the three, but it was very cheap, and I don't have it. Ironically, I have Men in Black 1 and 3. I was like, okay, maybe I should get 3. Or, I mean 2. And I got the movie called AI. It's like a Steven Spielberg movie from, like, 1990-something. 98, 99. Never seen it. But I have wanted to watch it over the years. And, so yeah, I'll let you guys know what I think of that. Watched Men in Black 3. What did you think? I mean, I haven't... No, I have seen. I saw it a couple of years ago. I saw it when it came out and I really liked it. And I saw it a couple of years ago on like FX and I still liked it. The main villain was played by Jermaine from Flight of the Conchords. So if you know him, I think that makes it even funnier, you know, but very much liked it. Nice. Yeah, I was surprised how much I liked it. You know, I didn't like... Oh yeah, Josh Brolin was amazing. His like... He wasn't just doing, you know, an impersonation of Tommy Lee Jones. He nailed it so good in that movie.
I feel Ulrich's eyes upon me as we speak. So
Wait, did he just say Ulrich? He just said, I feel Ulrich's eyes.
we must put an end to this travesty of justice.
Ulrich? That's so weird. He said earlier Ulrich. It's like Han and Han.
Aldous will be mourned. I won't sit by and watch the innocent being driven to the brink like that. Something must be done, but without bloodshed.
Without bloodshed. Don't take him out and murder him with that girl.
Levana has always been quick-tempered. You must reconsider her plan. It can only lead to prison for her and for you. I swear that Ulrich will pay for this.
Look, he said Ulrich.
We must handle this carefully and prove to the Count that he needs to be arrested. Ulrich has been watching me, so I haven't been able to...
Look at his face. He's smiling. Ulrich has been watching me.
That ends today, now that you're here. The evidence we need to incriminate Ulrich must lie within his quarters. You must sneak in there and retrieve it without being seen.
Without being seen. I am invisible.
There isn't anything I can do to help you. Just be careful.
When is like...
Aldous' death is
Oh, hold on.
indeed a tragedy. We'll do what we can to put his soul at ease.
When is the stupid 21 Jump Street Men in Black crossover gonna happen? Because that's apparently a thing, and I don't know. I feel like it's not a thing, but it's going to be a thing? Okay, wait a minute, hold on. He vowed to bring Ulrich to justice. He suggested the only way to incriminate the captain would be searching his quarters. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna, like, murder him like the girl wants. Hopefully never. Yeah. Who, like, honestly, who thought of that? They're just like, that'd be a good idea, right? Oh, wait, no, that's him.
Can't you
No.
see that I'm busy?
Can't you see that I'm busy? Get out of my face before I've slept in iron. Where's his house? Oh, okay, I see. I think he lives in the quarters of the castle.
How are you?
How are you? How did he even see me? How are you? What? Wait a minute. What is...
Put that back, you worthless thief.
What? Wait a minute. Did you guys see that? That Khajiit stole something and the guard ran in and said, "Put that back, you filthy thief." And now he just sat down eating. Or she. Or is it a he?
I used to think you
It's
were
a he.
a hero, a holy knight and all that. I guess I should have known better.
I used to think there wasn't something horribly wrong with your face, but then you turned around. So I guess both of our expectations were disappointed.
Hey, you're the one they call... Ragnar is your friend, no? Your servant? Whatever you require.
Seriously, look at his neck. It's
knows nothing. Less
he's got like a tumor right here.
Ragnar wishes to please.
And his like that S shape in his throat. And this, he's got a little ear growing out. It's not a tumor.
Shadow hide you.
Shadow hide you. He's okay from the front, I'm thinking. Okay, hold on, let me... Where am I going? No, not in here. In here. Open with Ulrich's key? Wait, when did I get the key? Did I get that from the quest? Wait, was that suspicious letter? And also, this is a problem I have with the... Like, it's a minor problem, but whenever you get, like, a quest item, this quest stuff pops up before you get a chance to read the letter. So it literally just, like, spoils whatever I would have learned in the letter, but, you know, in less of an interesting way. Like, let's read this. In Ulrich's quarters, I discovered a letter he wrote to some relatives outside of Cyrodiil. In it, he talks about sending them a great deal of money and goods he purchased using the illicit funds. This is evidence Garrus would need. I should take it to him. It's like, now we know what the letter is, and there's all this, and I'm not going to read it because we already know. It's like, you should open the letter. You know, most people aren't going to read it. That's fine. But after you close it, it should pop up with the text thing. Yeah? No? Maybe so? That's just what I feel. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe, and share with your friends. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Tinder, and more. Make sure to support me on Patreon. I'm also on Discord, and here's my Linux number, and I'm also on Ubuntu and Strawberry.
Hail.
You're back. Good. Did you find the evidence?
I found the evidence. I found the evidence before I read the letter, actually.
I don't see anything here we could use to incriminate Ulrich. You must return with something
Wait,
more
what?
tangible.
What do you mean? I got the... Oh, wait, do I need to...
Really wish.
Do I need to grab the letter? Oh, I should take it to him, yes. I just like... That's just like hearsay. I just like... I could just tell him, yeah, I found a letter. I don't have it with me, but you should take my word.
Well met.
Well met. Take. Well met. How did he even see me? How does anybody see me? It's ridiculous. Wow, jeez. It's you. Hi.
You're back. Good. Did you find the evidence?
Yes, I found it.
You've done
I've
it.
actually got it this time.
This letter will spell his undoing when I present it to Count Indaris. Splendid work indeed. I must hasten to the Count and deliver this immediately. Please, meet me back at the Cheydinhall Bridge Inn in about 2 hours.
Just took like a giant gulp of wine. I don't think you're supposed to chug wine, are you? I've been chugging it. Am I doing it wrong? I've given the evidence to Garrus. He needs to remove Ulrich from office. He said he would take it directly to the Count of Cheydinhall. He told me to meet him at the Cheydinhall Bridge Inn in 2 hours. Wait, meet him in 2 hours? That's weird. Usually they'd tell you like to meet him at a specific time, but how does the game keep track? Like, what if I fast forward in like a day? Is it gone? Is the quest failed because I didn't meet him in 2 hours? Ha! Okay, we're at the inn.
You have the hands of a healer.
You have the hands of a healer.
How about mixing up some potions? Like quite the
I love how people like everyone compliments me on based on one of my skills that I have. Walk up to one lady, you have the hands of a healer. Go up to the other. You look like you're good with a bow. It's been about 2 hours and Garrus should be meeting me.
I come from speaking with Count Indaris, and I've news.
Yeah, seriously, I get like there's 2 women with very short, like, pixie cuts in a row. Like, what are the odds?
Count, and in light of the evidence you recovered, Ulrich has been removed from his
Ulrich!
post.
He said Ulrich again, what the heck?
Many guards are coming forward with more evidence of his greed, so it's safe to say he'll be spending quite a bit of time in the city dungeons. I've been promoted to the post of captain of the guard, and hope to return respect to the peacekeepers of this town. The Count and I thank you for helping bring Ulrich's hold on Cheydinhall
Ulrich,
to
he
an
keeps
end, and
flip-flopping.
for doing so without unnecessary bloodshed. As a token of our gratitude, as you did this at the risk of false imprisonment or perhaps your life, we reward
Or perhaps
you
your
this
life.
bounty of gold.
I don't need
On
your
behalf of
gold.
the people of Cheydinhall, I thank you.
650, that's pretty good. Alright, tomorrow I want you guys to, when you're talking to someone you know, say their name 3 times in one sentence, but say it differently every time, and see if they catch on.
Ulrich will be spending years in the city dungeons. This should give him plenty of time to reflect on what he's done.
I feel like there should have been a scene where we saw Ulrich get arrested, because he was a really funny character with his, like, 2 lines of dialogue. That would have been good to see him, you know, actually... Like, what are you doing? Get off of me! Get away from me before I have you slapped in iron! Okay, well that was a side quest. It took a while, but we did it. We still have this one to do. We won't do this tonight, because I've had a whole glass of wine, and it's gonna get worse. Whoops. Oh no, okay, there we go. Let's see, what else is there? I don't think I have too many interesting... Oh, let's do this one. I think this is a vampire one. I, like, vaguely remember it. And it's got blood in the title, so, you know, it's probably a vampire. A Dunmer named Rosa Norvalo has approached me and said that her husband needs assistance in a matter of what she calls the utmost importance to the safety of the citizens of the Imperial City. That's quite a mouthful. She told me to meet Gillen at the house of someone named Seridur. Apparently all will be explained when I get there. Blood? Yeah. Blood is copyrighted by Warhammer. Copywrote? Is it copywrote or copyrighted? Or copywritten? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe and share and follow. House of Cthulhu. Oh, he's got Daedric armor. I wonder who I'm going to be
It's an honor
killing.
to finally meet you. When I heard you were in town, I just had to send for your help. Your reputation precedes you.
Why does he look like...
Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I am Serador.
He looks like a mix of Jimmy Neutron and a pencil. He's got a very lean yellow face. And Jimmy Neutron hair.
Likewise. Sorry to send Gillen's wife to get you in that manner, but it seems safer if we weren't seen on the streets right now. If you'll come with me.
If you'll come with me into the basement where I can sacrifice you. Yeah, he's been in the trash compactor a bit, yeah.
Splendid. Watch your step.
I like shoot an arrow at the trash compactor wall and it deflects. No, you're just gonna get us all killed. Who is this? What are you doing here?
I'm Silben Dolavas, assistant and bodyguard to Serador. Let's leave.
This guy, he looks like Hugo Weaving in Lord of the Rings. Do you guys see that?
I'm Silben Dolavas.
The eyebrows and kind of the facial structure. You know, if he was like a night elf or a dark elf. They thought they could sneak that by, but I noticed. This mofo with his Jimmy Neutron hair.
I'm honored by your presence.
I'm honored by your presence. They're totally gonna sacrifice me or something.
Nice to meet you. Welcome. You're now in the sanctuary of the Order of the Virtuous Blood. Few outside our circle have ever set foot in our hallowed hall. We are, for lack of a better word, defenders. We guard the city
Oh,
from
wait,
an
they're vampire
infestation
hunters.
that plagues it. We are vampire hunters. I'm sure you are familiar with these
I thought they were vampires.
feeding on the innocent as if they were cattle. Well, this group was formed to combat them. Alas, we are but 3 old men, not able to match the fighting prowess of a vampire. We lack the strength to defeat them in battle.
This is crazy. This is like Dawn Guard before the Dawn Guard. Well, before Skyrim ever happened.
Our goal is to root out the vampires that live in our fair city. So far, we've been unsuccessful finding one, until now. It's come to the Order's attention that Temple District resident Roland Genseric is a vampire
Genseric.
and has already claimed one victim. That's where you come in. We want you to slay this vampire and cleanse the city of his filth before he can feed or kill again.
I like how he said we're 3 old men, you know? But this game doesn't really have good, like, old versus young identifiers.
A few nights ago, I was roaming
Like
the
this
city
guy,
south
how
of
old is this guy? I don't know. He
looking
looks
for
like
any
20 or
signs of
30.
vampire. As I headed past Roland's house, I heard a cry. I rushed into the back garden to find Roland struggling with a woman he'd been courting. I tried to intervene, but he was too strong.
He was too
He
strong.
threw his lover to the ground and turned his attention on me. Luckily, I managed to run back into the street and escape his grasp. I hid for a while and then returned to the garden. Roland was gone, and the woman was dead. She had 2 puncture marks on the nape of her neck.
What's wrong with his eyes? Did you see
That's when
that?
I
He just went like
realized he
totally
was a vampire.
cross-eyed for
The Order
some
needs
reason.
to track him and destroy him.
How do I find him? Do I leave blood all over?
I would start by searching his home. He hasn't been there for days, so it should be safe. Return to us here if you have questions. We meet at night.
Why would you meet at night? Wouldn't you want to meet at day? Everything is wrong.
His home is located in the Temple District, right across the garden from my home, in fact. Ironic, isn't it?
Ironic, isn't it? No, I think you're the vampire. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right when I said that, I look over at the chat, and it's he is the vampire. Good.
Vampires are nasty creatures. They drink the blood of others to conceal their true nature. Such trickery makes them difficult to find.
Why are you squinting
You
like
may
that?
ask Gillen Norvallo or Greythroat about these creatures as well. They've learned much.
They've learned much.
Those wanted posters of the Grey Fox are everywhere.
Nosferatu. Okay, so look, he's supposed to be an old man.
You must hurry.
He's supposed to be an old man. This one I can kind of see. He looks a bit. He looks a little bit older. I won't say he looks like an old man. And then this
How
guy.
can I be of service?
This is supposed to be an old man?
Roland was very much the loner. He never married and was rarely seen outside his house. I'm surprised his
We never saw him in
discovered
daylight.
sooner.
I don't know how we didn't figure it out. There was that time I threw garlic at him and he burst into flames.
A vampire cannot exist in the daylight for long. As the sun's rays strike his flesh,
Cool. Thanks for telling me what I already know.
ever
My knowledge is at your... Roland was always a quiet man. It was only recently he'd met that young lady.
You know what would be a cool plot twist is if these guys were the vampires and they hired me to kill the vampire hunter.
It's said that the bite of a vampire has the chance of infecting the victim. If this occurs,
Be cautious. That'd be a pretty cool twist. And
watch your back.
did you guys just see that? They're vampires. I just confirmed it. They have teleportation skills. He just yoinked right over there with a book in his hand. They're on to me. Okay.
I'm Sylvan.
Maybe Hugo Weaving is a vampire. I don't think so, though. I don't think he is. I guess we'll find out. This seems like an interesting quest, and I have a feeling it's going to be very anticlimactic. He's got a house right across from mine. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, wait. Maybe I should crouch. Yeah, there we go. I have arrived at Roland Genserich's house. I should begin to search the place for any clues as to his whereabouts. Or maybe I could just take everything he has. That'd be kind of cool. Brown shirt. No. Why did he keep that in like a really good lock? He just put a shirt in there. When you need protecting, wear armor made at the best defense. We'll keep you safe from the sharpest blades. Wow. Shopping list. Apples. Onions. Oh, wait. No, sorry. I read that as... I don't know why. I thought that was garlic. I was like, he can't be a vampire. He's buying onions. We all know vampires can't eat onions. Vorping vampires. There you go. You figured out the clipping thing. Good, good. Where he just yoinked over there. And he's clearly a vampire. I mean, I've never seen him eat an onion, have you? He's got a... Okay. His room is filled with... There's at least 3 skulls in here. That's something in and of itself. Handbill. Why does he have all these ads for stores? Damaged... Oh, crap. I actually took that. Sorry. To create a potion for store fatigue. I like this guy. 10 out of 10. The vampires can warp. 10 out of 10. I actually don't really know what I'm looking for. I'm just doing the usual, like, go through everything. Or, you know, open every drawer. Okay, maybe in the basement there's gonna be a body, or oh, I know, someone's gonna be in the basement and they can tell me where he's going, or something. Is this a bar? He's got like a bar down here. Look, those are like beer steins. Wait a minute. What if he's not a vampire? What if he just has like a nightclub down here and people only come in and out at nighttime? And that's why, you know, he sleeps all day because he's got to work at night. It's like a stupid, like, Disney Channel sitcom. I can imagine that. There's an episode where they think their neighbor's a vampire, and you know everything is like making it look like he is one, but then they figure it out and he just owns an underground nightclub or something. Okay, I've seem to have found no evidence of where he's going or where he's from. Can't you guys see that though? That's like the epitome of a Halloween special episode of blank Disney and or Nickelodeon show. Letter from Relfina. Here we go. Hey, look, it's that thing I was complaining about. Where I don't get to read the letter, but I get to read the cliff notes of the letter. After searching Roland's home, I found a letter written to Roland from his girlfriend. It mentions a cabin where the two would meet. It's located east of the Imperial City in the Great Forest. I think this would be where Roland could be hiding. I should head out there immediately before he gets a chance to escape. Is it like an erotic letter? Come out to my cabin so I can pierce you with my fangs. And that's not a euphemism. I actually have fangs. Okay, let's go kill this mofo. Oh, he's got a named location on the map. Good for him. Not many locations in the game are directly named after after the guy. What is that? Is that a poop rat? Is it a vampire? Why is there a very loud grasshopper or a cricket in my ear? You know what? Next time we play, I'm getting rid of invincibility. It's gone too long now. I can't do it. I can't get rid of it now. But next time. I always used to really. Speaking of Halloween specials, this is random. I know. Well, semi-random. We were done talking about this like a minute ago, but I always used to really like Halloween specials of TV shows. Even TV shows I didn't really like. Usually those were my favorite kind of episodes, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I like grew up to like horror movies and crap, but it was like the closest thing you could get to a horror movie in your stupid Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, Nickelodeon show. Like SpongeBob, he had great Halloween episodes. Ed, Edd n Eddy, that's one that comes to mind. I don't know. And Christmas ones. I used to like Christmas episodes of TV shows. Again, SpongeBob had some good Christmas specials. There was a great, really great Ed, Edd n Eddy Christmas one that was it was like an actually interesting retelling of the Christmas story. Like from the Bible, the actual story, not some stupid, like, Santa story. It's surprising. It's like, wow, I didn't think a Cartoon Network show would go for this approach. Usually kids shows, just retell the story. What about Chowder? I don't remember, I think I remember Halloween special. I don't remember a Christmas special, but I used to really like, Chowder. That was a cool show. I always liked the, moving patterns in that show. Someone would be wearing a hat, and when they moved forward, the pattern on the hat would, stay still. It was very weird, but it looked pretty darn cool. Rugrats. I don't remember that. Don't remember Rugrats. Kanishmas. Oh, that name definitely definitely rings a bell. Definitely rings a menorah or a dreidel. I'm trying to think of something Christmas. Oh, I mean, I guess that's not Christmas at all. something Jew related. Show that normalized Zionism. Nice. Mask layer. Oh yeah, it's nothing like, I don't think it's hard to do at all. It's probably very easy effect, but it was still really visually interesting because I'd never seen a show like that, and so much of it had that effect. I've arrived at Roland's cabin. I should proceed inside to see if he's there. Here. I should be cautious, as Seredur warned me that the vampires could be very dangerous. I hope he's just like making out with her and I murder him and realize he's not a vampire. And they set me up. I'm hoping that's the plot twist. Yeah.
Go away. I know what you're here for. Just leave me alone.
He doesn't look like a vampire. I think they're setting me up. Roland. Or should I call you Joffrey?
Vampires? Why would you ask me about those filthy creatures?
Yeah, I was on the tail end of Rugrats, so it wasn't my favorite. There was definitely episodes I really liked. Like I still remember one vividly to this day where they went to a museum and they basically like reenacted the Titanic because the museum like flooded and they were on a toy boat. I really liked a lot of episodes of that show, but it wasn't my favorite. Seredur says you're a vampire. You're really just trying to get laid, aren't you?
That bastard. Seredur dares accuse me of being a vampire.
He's the one who's the
He's the one who is the vampire.
Guys, I called it. I actually didn't know. I'd just been saying this would be cool if it was true.
I can't believe him. I knew he would try and pin this on me. If only I could get my hands on him.
He actually is just trying to get laid, isn't he?
I'm sorry. I've been hiding up here in this cabin and I forgot my manners. Try and understand. I loved her. I'd never harm her. Ralphina was the love of my life. For the first time, I had a positive outlook. Then I saw Seredur looking at her with those coveting eyes. When she started taking walks in the garden at night, I became suspicious. I didn't want to lose her. I should have trusted her. Oh, Ralphina.
I did not bite her. It's not true. I did not bite her. I did not.
Yes, I must let someone else know. That night, I decided to follow Ralphina. I wanted to see where she went.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe I was like... At least I think I was right with my predictions.
My heart sank. Then suddenly he was upon her. She seemed entranced as he wrapped his arms around her and sank his teeth into her neck. I burst from my hiding place and attacked Seredur.
I bust from my hiding
He
place.
startled for a moment and tossed Ralphina aside. She fell to the ground.
Oh,
And I heard a
jeez.
sickening crack as her head struck a stone. I was no equal to Seredur. He knocked me down in one quick movement. As I lost consciousness,
He
I saw
knocked
him
me
laugh,
down,
then
laughed,
run
and then
away.
ran away. What a cool
I know
guy.
why he didn't finish me that night. He wanted to cast suspicions on me instead.
Oh my gosh, that would explain why they're all old and they don't look old, because they're all vampires, right? Everything I've been complaining about.
I panicked. By the time I awoke, her body was gone.
By the time I
knew
awoke.
Seredur was a respected member of the community. They'd never believe he was a vampire. I retreated here to the cabin to collect my thoughts.
Why doesn't he just like stand in like the middle of the city in the middle of daylight, you know? Like, hello, I am Roland. I am clearly not a vampire.
I suppose you must decide what to do. Are you going to kill me?
Are you going to kill me? Why would I do that? Yes, prepare yourself.
Thank you. I'm happy you gave me a chance to explain.
I am happy you gave me a chance to explain. I enunciate too many of my vowels.
As you know, the vampire can't remain in sunlight. I'd wager that you'll never see Seredur outside during that time of day.
Oh, Joffrey. Let's go murder him.
I know about Seredur and his secret order. What better way for a vampire to hide than to pretend he hunts them? You may want to speak to Phintius at the first edition bookshop in the market district of the city.
Oh, you're
I know he
right.
goes there
Yeah.
occasionally.
Yeah, I think if I kill him, he probably lets me
I doubt
become
that
a
he stole
vampire.
Dylan and Greythroat anything, but you could always try.
But you could always try.
I heard that thieves broke into the Arcane University, the Imperial...
All on the same night.
Remain leery of Seredur. He's much more cunning than you may suspect.
I didn't notice his smile. I need to pay more attention to their facial movements. I'm usually just like reading the text to see, is this oh, hello. I'm usually just reading the text and going, is this interesting? Can I skip it? Or is it, you know, is it worthwhile? Let me save again. I'm glad this quest is doing what I thought, or you know, what I was guessing, because that it's mildly more interesting. Okay, wait a minute. Roland told me that Cerator makes the occasional trip to the first edition in the market district. Fintius. I've talked to this guy before. It's been like a year because he's part of the main quest. I think I asked for a book.
What?
What? What? I was like, hey, do you have Mythic Dawn Volume 3 Part 2?
I'm not really at liberty to discuss my customers with strangers.
Why is his left eye so much... Do you guys see this? His left eye is like visibly smaller than his right eye. Does he sleep on this side of his face solely and it's like shrunk or something?
I'm not really at liberty to...
Oh, I guess I gotta bribe you, don't I?
Every little bit helps.
Every little bit helps. Forrest Whitaker, yeah, he's got the eye. Save the vampire! Save the dream!
Cerator? He comes in from time to time. Usually it's when he's out shopping. He always comes in with a large amount of travel food in his bag.
Travel food?
Sometimes he buys a few books. I asked him once about it, and he said that he goes out of the city on business trips. I think I overheard him once mention Memorial Cave to another patron.
Memorial Cave?
But he never talked to me about it directly.
I think he mentioned Vampire Cave, but I don't know. He never told me about it.
Yes. It's outside of the Imperial City. I heard it's a place where many of the heroes
Subterranean
from the past were
graveyard.
buried. Sort of a subterranean graveyard.
That's kind of a cool word, or a cool phrase.
Died and is buried there. Not many people go out there anymore, as the route is dangerous. But Cerator is a stubborn one. He takes integrity for a man who risks
What was
his own
that?
life to honor the fallen. I admire him for that. I looked it up once in an old atlas I had in stock.
Cerator's a tough one. Hee hee.
Map.
Can I get him to do that again? Guys, listen.
Cerator? Then sometimes I think I over... Yes.
It's coming up. Take a listen. Turn your speakers all the way up.
I just assumed Cerator... But Cerator's a stubborn one. He takes integrity...
That was like a Michael Jackson. Cerator's a tough one.
This is the only bookstore in the city. There's also Renoir's books in Coral.
That was gold.
Day.
Good day. Also, how does he come shopping for books? Does he only come at night? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was absolutely a line, like a laugh from a completely different conversation later in the game, and they put that in there for some reason. I've discovered he makes occasional visits to Memorial Cave. It's a burial site for many heroes that died in past wars. Perhaps I should go investigate. It's like Thriller up in this cave. Watch, I'm calling it. Dun 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 dun. It's close to midnight, and Cerator's creeping up on the wall. You try to heal, but the vampires keep draining your mana. That's all I got. I could keep going, but it's only gonna get worse. Memorial Cave. Ah, good. This looks like a good place to bury our heroes from the past wars. Yeah. Very respectful and... Oops. Yeah, it's like, you know what? If I die in a war and I'm like a hero, I saved a lot of people, put me in a cave by the lake. That's where I want to be. I've entered Memorial Cave. It's now being used as a... Look, I step 1 foot in the cave and I already know it's being used as a vampire den. I need to see if I can find Cerator. Like, how did I know that? I took 1 step into the cave and I know the whole cave is being used as a vampire den. This vampire baby. Yeah, look, I had to, like, I see someone now. It's been like 10 steps into the cave. I don't even know if this guy's a vampire. I'm going to assume he is. My character's like omniscient as long as I'm in the same building. Vampire baby. Also, why was that dagger 20 pounds? Who carries around a 20-pound dagger? Isn't the point of a dagger like supposed to be it's really tiny and light and, you know, that kind of thing? Got like ring wraith Lich King guy here. Gloom Wraith. Where's my... Oh, okay, good. Stay back, I don't want you dying. Gosh. Scuba dagger. Does it weigh a lot to like weigh you down so you can go scuba diving easier? Ectoplasm. I've been scuba diving once. I hated it. It was horrifying. yeah, still, it's not gonna be 20 pounds even if they do have one. But yeah, I'm a really good swimmer and I like going underwater, but being like really far underwater with stinking you know, like the air tank and you're just breathing like 10 feet down, 15 feet down, it's like, it's scary. At least for me. Like, it's like claustrophobic. You're like trapped in your mask, you know? A bit. Zombie. Vampire zombie. Yeah, exactly. Why are the vampires using wolves? I thought, like... I think Twilight was making stuff up. I thought vampires and wolves were like sworn enemies. Yeah, exactly, 20 pounds. That's like... Yeah, that's a big sword. Coffin. Glass shield. Do you mind if I shine your shoes? Vampires can control animals. I get that. It just seems weird because two dogs come around the corner and they look more like dogs than wolves in this game. Okay, where am I missing something? Ah, yes. I read that right? It was 20 pounds, wasn't it? Oh, that's a short sword. I read that as a dagger. But still, look how tiny that is. Like, that's like an arm's length sword, but it's 20 pounds, and this katana is 46 pounds. There's something up with Tamriel and gravity. Am I swinging? Can't tell what's going on. No! Vampire Bard? Vampire Dust. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's either metal is really heavy or gravity is just really strong in this universe, so everyone is naturally stronger. You know, like on Krypton, the gravity is ridiculously heavy, so when they get to Earth, they can fly. Or something. Something like that. Dun 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 dun. It's close to midnight, and Skooma sneaking through the cave tonight. Come back. It's almost like comedic. Oh my gosh. That was a good shot right there. Like looking over the Adoring Fan's shoulder and seeing that face. Look at that. It's comedic how, you know, when you can't see the weapons at all. Where'd they go? How things just fall over dead because there's nothing hitting them. I've fought mud crabs. Urgh! Nothing but dust. This is a cool quest, though. I mean, I kind of like accidentally predicted the whole quest, but it was much more going on than I thought it would be. Dun 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 dun. Ah! I was hoping that would be like an insta kill, you know, she flies through the air, but apparently not. Her. No, wait, I don't want to get sick. I don't want to get sick. Ha. Wait, skeletons. Hold on a second. Blup. Blup. Scroll down. Vampire dust. Really? Now we're just skeletinos out of the woodwork? Where's your weapon? More like where's anything? I'm not here. I've got one piece of chameleon gear on and my guy's completely invisible, but it doesn't actually work until you have 100% chameleon, so it's incredibly distracting. And I really should take it off. But not today. I don't even know why I'm picking up stuff anymore either. I don't need money. I've got 56,000 gold. Oh, that's him. Look, it's Jimmy Neutron. I'll sneak up behind him and say the pizza is aggressive. Like, look at this. I might as well be in first person.
Am I supposed to be
I gotta say though, he is probably the best looking vampire I've ever seen. Oh, he's dead now, but I mean, he did not look, you know, he didn't have the face. House key. Housekeeping? I've slain Seradur. I should return immediately to Roland's cabin and give him the news. 20-pound daggers in a world where armor is made of glass. Good point. Good point. Have you ever made a random save and got mods so you could drink as much Skoom as you wanted? I have not done that, no. I haven't done too much with mods. I did have one mod for a while and it eventually kind of broke my game, so I had to unload it. And this run's been mostly like no mods, or you know, it's been entirely no mods other than one. But I do plan on one day coming back and loading a bunch of mods and you know, replaying most of the game, not all of it, but that's something I plan on doing one day because I really do love the whole game, and it's been like I've been playing it like once a week for almost a year now, getting close to a year, and it's been really good. It's been like cathartic almost. It's like my Zen ASMR for a week or something. Just super, just, you know, chill, relaxing. You get nostalgia, you getting all this stuff. At least I'm getting it. I don't know about you guys, but and there's wacky glitches and great, you know, awkward dialogue. It's like the perfect combination of all this stuff. Okay, let's get the frack out of here. And it's sad because it's like I want to move on. I do want to play other games, but at the same time I don't want, like, I've had so many good times. It's like sad to stop playing it. That's why I'm trying to do like everything just to stretch it out as long as I can, you know, but we've done all the main, not all the main quests, but all the main guilds and a lot of side quests, and other than like you know, a handful of side quests and all the Oblivion gates, the main thing we have left is just the last half of the main quest, and I figured doing the very last quest of the main quest would be the perfect way to end this stream series.
I hope you're here to bring me good news.
I hope you are here to bring me good news.
Horrid creatures. I hope we never see one in the Imperial City again. He's dead?
He's dead?
Goodness. I feared I'd never be able to leave here, or worse, that he would come for me. I can finally return home. The ironic thing is that I think the Order of the Virtuous Blood should continue its work. Perhaps I'll speak to the others. Yes. I think
Wait a
that
minute.
the Order
Did
will
the
live
others
on.
really not know
Give me
he
time to
was
make
a
arrangements and
vampire?
Meet me in Ceridor's basement.
Meet me in Ceridor's... Wait a minute. I kind of assumed they were all three vampires.
Let us never speak of that abomination again.
Let us never speak of that abomination again.
I'll see you in the Imperial City.
I will see you in the Imperial City. That's weird. I kind of assumed they were all three, like, in on it, you know? Guess what do I know? This had better be good. Dear Wes Johnson, if you ever want to come on the stream, if any of you know Wes... Oops. Save. Alright.
What is it?
What is
I
it?
didn't know Ceridor was a vampire. I swear.
I swear.
I serve Roland now. Please, accept my apologies for my error in judgment.
For my error in judgment. Why would Horde players stop Yalnu from obliterating Stormwind in Everbloom? Do you still go to Stormwind? I thought you were outside of Orgrimmar if you're on the Horde. Or is it actually Stormwind on both? Because if it's Stormwind on both, that doesn't make any sense at all. Other than maybe he would take over like the whole
Hello
world,
again, my
or
friend.
just be a general nuisance.
It's so good to see you again. I've spent a good deal of time speaking with Gillen and Greythroat. They agree that the Order should live
They
on.
agree that the Order lives
Not only
on.
that, but we'd like to make you an honorary member. If you're ever in need of our services, we'd be happy to provide them for you.
Man, I haven't thought
In
of
addition,
Everbloom in a
we'd
long
like to
time.
reward you with this enchanted ring. Use it well in the fight.
It wasn't my favorite, but I still have like fond memories of it because of the skips and awful people.
At least there are a few less vampires in the world now. Well done. But there are more of these creatures that still roam Cyrodiil. If any of our books can help you in the cause of destroying more,
You are welcome to read them.
Since you're an honorary member of the Order, if you bring back proof you've slain a vampire, we'd be glad to compensate you. Bring back the vampire dust from their remains. That should be proof enough.
That should be proof enough. This would be cool if this this quest line opened up like a guild, like it became a guild, and we could make it grow from here. You know, we start with 3 members, and I mean, I guess that's kind of what the Dawn Guard is in Skyrim, and obviously they had a lot of constraints with this game, but
Excellent. Another.
still a cool idea.
Excellent. Another.
Excellent, 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 excellent. How much did I get? I probably just got like 3,000 gold from that.
Sunlight always safeguard your path.
May the sunlight always safeguard your path. Gotta love Joffrey. Where are the other guys, though? I thought they were all... The other 2 were still cool.
You're a sneaky-looking sort. I didn't know.
Oh.
Welcome back.
Is that all he says? I didn't know, I swear. Ceridor's bedroom? Well, it's not his anymore. Alright, let's see. Let me see. I'll save. And... let's see. Is there anything else we can do? Let's... I think we're getting kind of light on quests. I think I'll do some reading of the guidebook I have. See if I can't find the quests we haven't done yet. Because... honestly, there's not an insane amount of side quests in this game. It's not impossible. It is doable, so I will look which ones I haven't done yet, so we can pick them up sometime. But I think we'll do another Oblivion Gate before I head out, because it's getting late. I do got to get up early for school, but I'm having a lot of fun. So we'll do one more thing. We'll do this before I get the frack out of here. Ooh, a big one. Good. With bouncing Bettys all over the place. Herb. I'm just gonna jump around this wall. Oh man, I love There's been so many times in this game that having ridiculous amounts of feather and acrobatics have just cheesed the game out. Cheese supreme, if you will. Like, it started when I was getting the boots of the Crusader, or not the boots, the helmet of the Crusader. And you're supposed to go through a whole dungeon to get them, and I literally just jumped up like a ledge and grabbed the helmet and then left. That was when I realized, oh my gosh, I have broken the game. Khajiit. Hey, the Khajiit have the fear of the high power. Alright, if you guys had to... Ooh, if you had to have the voice of either a Khajiit or a Argonian, which would you choose? I'm trying to think. Is there even a difference between the two? Like, my impersonation of the two is the same, I think. Like, hey, I'm a Khajiit. Skooma. And then Argonian, it's like, hey, I'm an Argonian. I can breathe water. I don't even think there is a difference between the two. I have not. Yeah, I think I've read about that in Easter egg with a burned corpse. I have not seen that for sure on this, but I have read that in the past. I should I don't know if it's random or not, but I should seek that out, seeing as we have been running through Oblivion gates for half the time. I hate you. Okay, that was really fast. Let's do one more. That took like 2 minutes. Yeah. My Argonian, Khajiit, and Watto accents are all the same, or voices. Like, hey, little Annie. It's me, a Khajiit. Where's... Okay, here we go. Wolf? Doggo? Dead. Okay, let's see. Do I have another Oblivion gate on the map somewhere? Have I done this one? Yes, no, maybe? Yes. How about... I think I've probably done this one. It's by Battlehorn. I've done I did all the ones around here, I think, just to clear out the area. Yep. This one? Again, a check mark on the map would be appreciated. And it is one thing I greatly liked and noticed immediately in Skyrim. I remember the first time I played it, right when it came out, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do all the dungeons, because there's a little check mark by it if you've completed it. And me being the completionist I am, it is just a lot more appealing that way. Man, I am getting hard pressed to find an Oblivion gate. Out here. There's got to be one out here, right? Yeah? There we go. See, I had a feeling. Alright, this will be the last one. Okay, yeah, okay. This one's a little longer than the last one, I think. This one's kind of tricky because you gotta go up one of these side towers, then into the main tower. I think. Herp. Yeah, here we go. Maybe it won't be. It's probably gonna be 2 or 3 minutes. Either way. Good old Oblivion gates. Oh, you know what? I should put my weapon away. I'll move even faster. Rending halls, here we go. I kind of like, I've done this template of Oblivion Gate a couple times before, and the last few times I completely forgot how to do it. But earlier today, or not earlier today, earlier this night, ooh, that was close. I kind of successfully did it, and I was like, oh, that's how you do these ones. Now it's easy. In and out, 2 minutes. That's my motto in life. What is that noise? Oh, it's that. Hello. thanks for the follow, Thomas. Thomas the transgender. I heard the Santa Claus laughing, and I was like, is that an Oblivion? What is that noise coming from? It, like, actually confused me. It's probably because I chugged a whole bottle of wine and I'm not thinking straight. Come to me on Dathomir. We will discuss what to do with the traitor. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we did it. We did a couple Oblivion gates in like 5 minutes. Let me warp back to let's go back to home. Alexa, take me home. All right. I found a couple ways to get you home. Just take out the signs with my head like that. I didn't know I could do that. Okay, where is this home? Yes, my house. The past like 5 or 6 times we've played, I've saved in exactly the same spot. It's becoming ritualistic right here. Now I gotta go on the streets and kill someone. That's part of the ritual too. Her! That was fairly easy. When did I become a killing machine? Did he really just stop and...
It's all over.
Then you'll pay with your blood! Maybe it's because I'm invisible. He lost track of me for a moment. Ha! I'm actually really hard to kill. Like, I feel like I do this at the end of the stream where I start killing people and you know, I like don't heal myself. I'm too hard to kill though. Arr. Thank you, kind sir. Oh my gosh, whoa, did you see that? Bug the sign out like that. I didn't know I could do that.
Stop right there.
Whoa. Then you pay with your blood. Hold on, sir, I was fooling around with the sign. Oh. Oh. This is interesting. This ends here. You're right. I'm not gonna die anytime soon. I could probably kill all the guards in the city. So, let me kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Oh, wait, why is she attacking the guard? Do you see that? She's like, I've had it up to here with the guard brutality. Oh no. Lady, don't do that.
Die, Imperial, die!
Tamika, stop! Tamika's taking a bullet for me. What is going on? I actually don't know who's gonna win this fight.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Everything's all blurry too because of my shield. Yeah, she's bare-fisted taking on this guard. And she's gonna win. I think. I want to see what happens if she kills him, what she's gonna do. She laughed, you hear that? Like a maniac. She gets off on this stuff. Okay, where you going, lady?
Stop right there.
What is she? She's swinging. Look, she's got the blood craze. I don't even have to do anything. Tamika OP. Why can't I get her as a follower?
Do your worst.
Do your worst.
Die, damn you!
Let me see. Let me talk. Oh, I can't talk to her.
Die, damn you!
She's gonna do it. She's gonna take down the whole city. Look. Look. Wait, is she done?
Look out!
Not
While the
bad.
guard hid behind the walls, you took the fight to Oblivion itself. Maybe your example will inspire others.
I think your example is gonna inspire others. You beat a guard to death with your bare fists.
Skingrad's wines are the best in Tamriel. I invite you, try them for yourself. Here, it is perfect for grapes and perfect for wine. The sun and soil here are like my native Hammerfell, but the climate is milder and the rainfall more reliable.
Cool. Thanks for letting me know.
Be seeing you.
Be seeing you. Oh my gosh, it's like anarchy here. I was gonna stop, but this is too interesting. Reman Broder?
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Stop right there. Nobody breaks the law. Yeah, I don't know what I did. I just, like... I think I did this. I think I got one of the NPCs hit by a guard. Oh. Oh, I'm dead! Oh, I wasn't watching my health. Well, I was too busy looking at Tutius Sextius and admiring his name. Alright. Well, that was Oblivion. I wish I could keep playing, I really do, but it is getting late. And I do have to get up early for school, sadly, so I'm going to have to get out of here. But I hope you guys had fun. I had fun playing. And I will be on... I'm trying to stream more. I was doing it a lot for several months in a row, but the past few months of school have been pretty rough, and I haven't had a lot of time, so I'm trying to make more time for it as we come into the summer. So... yes, I play Oblivion almost every Sunday. I usually try to stick to that, so if you're into that, come around next Sunday. But during the week, I sometimes play other stuff, so yeah, check that out if you want. You don't have to. I'm not making you, but that would be cool. So yes, I'm going to get out of here. Again, thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you all, hopefully, again sometime.